Simple but absolutely beautiful Terraria roofs. How do you make them? I'm going to show you in this video. Hey, I am MultipleEggs, aka Ave, on the Terraria forums, and you can check out my builds there or on the Terraria subreddit. So let's get on to the roof building tricks. Now, the big secret, so to speak, is to make your roof blocks blend in with your roof support blocks, using paint and walls. There are several different ways that you can accomplish this. I'm going to demonstrate 3 different methods today. For the first roof, I'll be using gold bricks as roof tiles and palmwood blocks and palmwood fences as support beam to create what looks like a support beam that is made solely out of blocks. Doing this lets you create the illusion of different blocks that align diagonally. This method of matching the color and shade of blocks with walls is something that can be utilized for far more than just building roofs. It pretty much opens up a whole new world in terms of building possibilities for Terraria. This image, for example, of a build I made a while ago uses mud brick blocks painted grey and tungsten wall painted grey. But since it is grey, you could also just use mud brick walls painted white and it will blend in nicely as well. And now it is time to apply the finishing touches to the first roof example to make it all really come together in a satisfying fashion. You see how the palmwood fences blend in almost perfectly with the palmwood blocks. In order to connect the shadewood blocks to the roof, I used rich mahogany fences. To complete the roof tiles, you could simply add another layer of gold bricks and hammer them smooth, or you could use any number of platforms. I ended up using palmwood platforms because they go really well with the gold bricks when deep red paint is used. Onto the overhang of the roof. An often overlooked part of building a good roof, I find. Using green brick platforms here in this way is a great option due to the little spikes that point downward. I don't know, something about it just makes it look nice. You deactivate some of the platforms, paint them with deep red paint, and they appear the same shade and color as mud brick walls painted with deep red paint. I couldn't resist making some minor wall adjustments as well. Anyway, this is what it looks like when you try to match the shade of this particular or these particular roof tiles with various different walls. The gold bricks are simply too bright for these walls to blend in well, so it's not the greatest idea to do when using gold bricks or other bright blocks. So here it is, finished, roof number 1. So it is high time to move on to roof number 2. For this one I'll be using iridescent bricks for roof tiles and brown painted grey stucco blocks for support beam, painted brown so that they blend in with the wood. All of the stucco blocks are great for many different uses, but I'll get more into that in a different video. So for this roof, it will be the roof tiles that has blocks made out of walls. Gold brick walls to be exact. Iridescent blocks and gold brick walls both have matching little highlights and their shade level is basically identical. For this roof there is no need to add another layer of roof blocks because, well, the gold brick walls are sticking out and they form a nice little layer, and it makes the jagged edges much smaller and a bit smoother. Like so. You should definitely play around with this idea and trying out different combinations of blocks, colors and walls to find out what your favorite combo is. There's a lot more you can do using grey and white paint together than you can using red paint due to the added level of shade manipulation that you get with grey and white paint combined. In order to make a clean overhang for this roof, I made use of gem spark blocks, as they are the only blocks that are perfect squares and don't connect with other blocks. Boreal wood blocks are perfect squares too, but they would connect to the outer wall blocks and make it look a bit off. I do believe that I preferred this one, roof number 2, over roof number 1. I can't say exactly why, but it does look more aesthetically pleasing to me personally. At last, it is time for roof number 3. All these roofs make use of the same trick, but the outcome can vary quite a lot depending on the blocks and colors of choice. And for roof number 3 I will be demonstrating an example of how it can look when using grey and white paint combined. Grey bricks are used for the middle roof tiles, pearl stone bricks with grey paint for the outer tiles. And pearlstone brick walls with white paint for the inner roof tiles. Here I will be using some walls to complete the overhang. It looks pretty good, but not as nice as the other versions. The walls, they don't line up as well with the blocks, but that is just a minor gripe. It still looks a-okay. So, which one out of these 3 roofs was your favorite? Please let me know in the comments below.